Hi friends, Living Fit with Laura. This is the 23rd of December, 2022, and I want to wish my friends a very safe, wonderful little Christmas Eve. So let's say the prayer with me, as we do every day. Each day we get rid of the garbage. Each day we wake up and we decide to live by our beliefs. We don't live by our feelings. We live by our routines, habits, and our beliefs. We live according to who and what we worship. So we say each day, this is the day my Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in the day. So many of us live by our feelings, and we bounce around all over the place based on what other people do, what we think they should do, what they don't do, circumstances, and we focus on ourselves, we focus on our disappointments, we compare our lives to what we think we want, and we create our own misery. And I'd like to encourage my friends to quit doing that. I am very guilty of comparing. When I find myself in a real funk, a low mood, I take a step back and I realize that I am self-focused and I am comparing my life to what I think my life should be. Look at Daisy. We all need to be joyous. When we are busy complaining all the time or focused on people, places, or things, we are not able to give back to the world. We do not see the tears on another person's face. A self-absorbed life is a very unhappy life. So I'd like to encourage my friends to continue pressing forward. We are sane, stable, serene, and strong because we walk the straight and narrow. Because, look at Daisy, we are sane, stable, serene, and strong because we worship the Creator, the one Creator who created the heavens and the earth. We walk hand in hand with Him. I tell my friends and I remind my friends to do this because circumstances change all the time. Circumstances will change in an instant. And for example, you can have coworkers that you really like working with, and all of a sudden they decide to leave the company, and all of a sudden you have gotten used to a nice interaction and you feel kind of derailed. But listen, a job is a job, and we do not worship people in our job. We are sane, stable, serene, and strong, not because of circumstance, people, places, or things, but in spite of. So we, just as we walk on a moving sidewalk at an airport, we notice people walk in, get on, and off the sidewalk, but we do not keep our focus on them. Otherwise, we never get to our destination. We stay on that moving sidewalk so that we can get to our destination and get on that airplane. Though we are disappointed, we are never devastated because we are sane, stable, serene, and strong. We continue moving forward to those things that lie ahead. I've got my snow boots on, putting behind us those things that lie behind. It is about 4 degrees here. It's extremely cold. We remember to dress for the weather. It's extremely cold. I've got wool. I've got my snow boots on. I've got wool socks. We want to cover our head, our hands, and our feet. I've got my thermal gloves on. We wear layers, and I've got my very bulky, puffy snow coat on. So let's live well with me, remembering that we do the best we can for other people, but we do not invest in other people because we cannot take responsibility for other people's lives. When people leave when people are no longer in our lives, whether it be a coworker or an acquaintance, we are sad, but we continue on. We do not let that distract us because we cannot take responsibility for another person's happiness or another person's choice to be unhappy or another person's decisions. I've done that, and I have in the past invested thousands of hours into trying to help people who choose to live a self-absorbed, unhappy life, and it has only distracted me from what I need to do for my life, for my children, for my family. So let's say the prayer again with me. Lord, I will not live in want today. I will not criticize, curse, condemn, or compare. I will forgive myself and others. I will continue moving forward to those things that lie ahead, putting behind me those things that lie behind. When we have changes in our lives, whether it be an acquaintance or whatever, we continue staying strong. We are strong, stable, and serene. I am very, very cold. My fingers are starting to freeze. It's about 4 degrees, so I will sign off for now. Let's get and stay sane, stable, serene, and strong. Let's take care of our bodies, our mental attitude by getting rid of the debris, and most of all, keeping our focus on our living God and enjoying the peace that passes all understanding. Have an awesome day with me, Living Bit with Laura.